One wonders why, and the next thing I'd just like to say is the letter that the 10 local folks here signed that went to the senator, and we're still awaiting a reply from Senator Wyden. This is 29th of April was the meeting with his field representative, and we thought we'd be getting a reply. There has been no reply, and so we've sent a couple of further requests, politely, please respond to some of the issues that we brought forward, but we're still awaiting a reply. The last letter we sent was a little bit more forceful, and we basically said that we have put the article in our local Rogue Valley Community Press, and we would really be pleased to have the senator respond. I'm sure that we'd be happy any press release that came from the senator's office would be run in the community press, and we hope that, so we're kind of implying that the senator has a responsibility to answer even tough questions. Let me just read a couple of paragraphs from the letter, and so you get an idea of what we're asking for. It says, Dear Senator Wyden, we want to write to thank you for forcefully pressing President Obama to make the Trans-Pacific Partnership negotiating process more transparent. And he did say that at the Labor Day picnic, that he was unhappy with the way that it was being kept secret, and that he was hoping to try to make his objections known and to try to correct that. It hasn't been corrected so far. And it says that last year you wrote to the Oregon Fair Trade Campaign and Southern Oregon Jobs with Justice, stating that U.S. trade negotiators should be required at a minimum to share with the public the proposals that they're putting forward as they put them forward in negotiations. And Obama's trade negotiators cannot be allowed to shroud their goals in secret, because after all, they're supposed to be negotiating on our behalf, on behalf of workers and everyone who simply seeks to make a decent income from an honest day's work. And we strongly believe that the upcoming debate over fast track, and that is probably the main issue that is on the table right now. And many of you probably know what fast track is, but basically it's in the process. There has been a bill or two introduced. There hasn't been one that has yet received the approval of Congress regarding fast track, but the word through the grapevine, including Ken showed me something from the New York Times, and there's been articles in the Washington Post and so on. We don't believe that Senator Wyden is opposing fast track. And what fast track is, is the bill, once it's approved by the negotiators, the U.S. Trade Representative, and it has come back and received Mr. Obama's approval. It'll then go to Congress for approval. And under fast track, the legislation basically says you have 60 days from the time it's introduced and this is somewhat hypothetical because we don't have a final bill yet, fortunately. 60 days in order to approve fast track, in order to vote the agreement up or vote it down, with no opportunity for any discussion, any debate, any amendments, anything at all. It just basically means yes or no. And that has been a big issue in previous free trade agreements, and that is what the groups that are opposing it are focusing on, is to try to prevent the senator and to try to prevent other key people from approving fast-track legislation for the TPP.